The other thing about this is that there's wholesalers where they're just going in, they're contracting with the seller, and they're actually just selling the equitable interest in the contract, right? They're just selling the contract at a higher price and they're making the money on the spread. So they're not even the end buyer. Now, the average consumer is not very savvy with real estate. They may never have sold real estate. Maybe they've done it once or twice over, very large gaps of time. And so they don't even know about this wholesaler. So if someone's coming in with an offer, they don't even realize like this is not the end buyer. In fact, they're going to actually make a contract with you and then they're going to look for a buyer. They may or may not find that buyer. You've wasted time with them trying to find a buyer that doesn't materialize. But more importantly, here's the thing I want to say about this is that the executor and administrator, they're getting all these messages from these investors. So it goes something like this. It's like, hey, look, you know what? We know you got this house. Again, I'm paraphrasing. I know you got this house. Probably needs a lot of work, deferred maintenance. Look, I'll buy it from you completely as is, no questions asked, and you don't have to pay a real estate commission and blah, blah, blah. And they're, because they don't have any fiduciary duty to the seller, they don't need to tell them what they think it's worth. They don't, versus like myself, I do have to give a CMA, I have to give something to them that shows like, I could be wrong, but I have to substantiate kind of what I'm doing.
Right.
And the thing is that, so they don't know and they're looking at it and it's funny because they go, oh, I don't have to pay a real estate commission. So I'm automatically saving money. Of course, if I have it, if they're buying it for 60% below market value, it doesn't even matter what that commission is, right? They're losing tens and tens of thousands of dollars. Well, what I'm getting at is that while it's true, this is my position on this. While it's true, if everyone agrees and understands what's going on and they want to sell it that way, that's up to them, right? That's their choice. What I like to
down and dirty, but it's done.
But it's done. Where I'm a little bit different, Teresa, is that in the overwhelming vast majority of cases, I can't say 100%, although I kind of feel like it's 100%, but I can't say it's 100%. Okay, so let's say 99%. Okay. I know because of my skill set, my strategies to sell property, which is not just necessarily just hope and pray. Like I have, very specific strategies to sell real estate that a lot of people may not be aware of or know about. And I know that I can sell almost any property in any condition very quickly for way more net than they could from an investor. My message to executors and administrators is hold on, don't sign anything yet. I want to talk with you. And by the way, on my website, Teresa, I have a schedule. And one of the scheduling, they can schedule with me to have a no obligation, no pressure. And I put this in there, Teresa. I say, even if you say, Jeremy, I love you, you are going to sell this house for me, we will not do it on that call. We will schedule another call. I will go through my listing presentation. I'll make sure that we're in alignment and then we'll do it. So that call is truly like, we're not going to sign anything on that call. I try to remove all friction so they could talk with me freely and without any pressure.